What's good? What's good? What's good, man? It is a beautiful Tuesday morning, January the 8th, 2019. Wow. Good morning, Gerald. How you doing, brother? Can you guys hear me? Is the volume up loud enough? What it do, man? What it do? Volume good? Everybody good? Can y'all hear me? We straight? I see the meter moving, but I don't know if that's loud enough. It should be loud enough. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Minneapolis? My man Joseph Johns. What's going on, man? Just waiting for the room to fill up a little bit. What up, Tyrone Jackson? What up, Doe? Mr. Turner from the DMV. What's happening? What's going on, Denham, VA? With my man Lowell Coates. So I guess the volume is good. Everybody good with the volume. Volume good. My man Ronald Miller gave me a thumbs up. Mojo, what up with it? Ty, what up? No good. What's really hood? What's going on? I love y'all names, man. Y'all got some cold names. All right, so first off, what's happening, man, is January the 8th. Is this the second Tuesday of the year? I think because the first was the first Tuesday. So the second Tuesday of 2019 is here already. My man DJ Vegas, all the way from Compton, California, reputable, certified G status. So it is Tuesday, January the 8th. I want to tell you guys right now before we go any second further. I want to tell you I love you. I appreciate you. Can't wait to ride with you. Can't wait to be a part of everything you guys got going on for the 2019 year and beyond. And just thank you in advance for your support. Boss Hog, what up, Daddy O? There it is there. We can go ahead. My man Boss Hog in the building. We can start. Okay. What up, man? For those brand new to the channel, you're watching your boy Big Cell FHO'S HNIC. You feel what I'm saying? Mr. Him Be Everywhere, also known as. Um, One of the things I want you to know if you're new to this channel here is about having fun with education of the motorcycle set. It's about 100% truth. You will hear things that you're not normally told on this channel. You will hear the truth in its entirety, as well as I know it. I'm very well researched. For some of you guys that ask, well, where do you get your knowledge from? I get it from riding my motorcycle. I get it from being on the ground. I get it from talking to the OGs. I get it from you guys, from all of the phone calls and everything else. So that's where it all comes from, if you want to know. All right. This channel thrives off of your support. It's three ways you can support. You got the super chat button, which is the dollar sign at the end of the comment bar. You also have PayPal, which is Fast Harleys with an S only, Fast Harleys only at gmail.com. You can send donations that way. And then you can also donate via Cash App. My Cash App sign is the dollar sign FHOHNIC. Okay, that's Cash App. Without your donations, man, we cannot continue. We cannot continue to buy these new cameras. You see this camera we got? I've been telling y'all it's coming. It's here, and I'm loving it so far. But it did cost a wow. So it is what it is. But it's worth it. I do this thing for you guys. So make sure you hit the donation. Send some love. Show your boy, that this knowledge is needed, and this knowledge is very much. What up, Mr. NJ Renegade? 36. Yo, what it do? Say, man, I love y'all, man. I love doing the shout outs too. All right, so let's get into this. Today's topic, as you see it in the corner, you need a thumb drive. You need to hit up you got several people on here. You got Vegas. You got Big Money Rob. You got my man out there in Sacramento, DJ Shug. It's so many different people. and they're not in competition. They really not. None of them are in competition. My man V, secretary for FHO family. I love you, brother. Hard working dude right there, man. I'm telling you, I got some good people in my family. So whether y'all know it or not, we will be all right because the people that are in my family, they understand our mission, our goal. So we good. Juggy Bruce, another one, my man OG Buckwheat in the building. What's going on? Again, I love my FHO family. When you guys see the guys, I can't wait for you guys to meet these cats and get down. There go my girl, my shero, Doc J. Um, what's going on, Miss Doc J? She don't like shout outs, but I'm gonna give her one anyway. Shout out to you and my man Psych. Um, but love you guys. You guys are my family. You guys know that. So, all right, DJ Vegas, you got a hit about the thumb drop. Now let's get into this topic. And I kind of got this topic from several different conversations, even the one I had this morning. And this topic is, why is riding mandatory? Why is riding mandatory? One of the phone calls I got from a cat was like, Big Sale, I've been doing this. I was riding before I got with my club. Now I'm in the NC. Now I'm in the MC, and they're talking about mandatory riding, and I got to ride so many miles a year, and who regulates this and who this, and what if I just don't feel like riding, but I got other ways to contribute to my club. Okay. Another conversation I had too was with one of my female people. She gets questioned all the time about how she out there riding in state to state by herself, without an entourage or without, her significant others and stuff like that. And we're going to get into that as well. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to start this off like this. One of the things about riding is that when you catch the bug, nobody or nothing will stop you. That's what I'm going to tell you. When you catch the bug, when that passion is in you for riding your motorcycle, nobody or nothing will stop you. No excuses, no bike not being ready, um, you know, not waiting to the last minute to get your bike serviced so that you can make the ride. People that are riding, clipped audio. Okay, I'm sorry, I said I had a clipped audio. Okay. Um, People that are riding, they're riding their motorcycle because they don't have no choice. They can't even function. They can't live. they can't even operate on a day to day basis if they don't ride their motorcycle. You feel what I'm saying? It's just something that I almost want to say you have to be born with it, but I wasn't born with it. But once I got on it, once Queen turned me on to riding, because that's who turned me on was the Queen. Clyde Lowry, appreciate you, brother. Trust me, I do. Once Queen turned me on to riding, it just took me in a whole different place, and I've been sprung ever since. But when it comes to riding, man, you said guilty and positively infected. There it is. There. Um, when it comes to riding, it's something that you're gonna have. It's something that you're gonna want to do every chance that you get, no matter what's going on. It could be a birthday party. It could be it could be somebody's damn even a funeral. It could be whatever. If the weather is anywhere within scope of you riding, you on that motorcycle, man. You don't give a damn about none of that, man. You feel what I'm saying? And you gotta understand that, man. Those that you see out there, those that consider themselves the greats, and like my girl Doc J, a legend. My man Flacco, Smiley, Snowman. I mean, come on, man. Q Hog Rad, K Solo, Sharif. It's so many. Trust me. Sunshine Rogers. I want to get out from them. Dolly Johnson, Hardy's Angels in Atlanta. Um, I don't want to forget nobody, so I really want to start naming names. But all these people that you guys see and that you guys follow, and even all of the ones that you don't see, because there's a lot of them that are not on social media. It's a lot of them that they ride the social media thing is not their thing. But everybody that rides, we know each other. I don't care. Riding bridges the gap between clubs. I don't care what club you in. That's irrelevant. When you riding, what club you in is irrelevant. It is totally irrelevant what club you in. So that's one thing. That's one thing. You know that you don't have to worry about it. Everybody that rides, we know each other somehow, some way. What up with it from Louisville, my man Don Henderson? And we get out there, we support each other, we ask each other questions. You feel what I'm saying? It just is what it is. So to get back to the topic is, why is riding mandatory? So the one brother called me complaining that, listen, man, I'm in a club, I'm gonna do my part, I'm gonna pay my dues, but them telling me I gotta always be on my bike, or them telling me I gotta ride, I'm getting tired of hearing that. I'm gonna say this: you don't join a motorcycle club to get tired of riding. You join a motorcycle club because you want to ride more. If you're at a point in your life where you're getting tired of riding, then maybe you need to reevaluate where you are. You feel what I'm saying? In your situation, especially if you're in a motorcycle club, you might need to reevaluate, you know, with the whole purpose of you being here. A lot of you guys equate, a lot of you guys equate being in a motorcycle club to brotherhood and sisterhood. That ain't got nothing to do with it. What up, Mr. 95 Maximus 67? Appreciate that, brother. Whatever the donation is, from whatever, I appreciate it. Trust me, I do. A lot of you guys try to say that your excuse for joining the MC is, I'm looking for the brotherhood, I'm looking for the sisterhood. Yeah, save that for somebody else. Because brotherhood and sisterhood does not exist in the MC. Now, hear me now, because I know a lot of y'all going to be like, well, wait a minute, Shay. Well, in my club, we do got brotherhood. Let me explain. Let me explain. Okay. Uh, I say that to say this, is that you can't build a bond with nobody that you haven't struggled with nobody that you haven't shared with nobody that you haven't given your time to or your all to, with that you've made sacrifices for. You can't do that. Brotherhood and sisterhood won't exist if I haven't made any sacrifices, if I haven't made any extra efforts, if I haven't put forth any out of my way, type things on your behalf. You feel what I'm saying? Uh, how can you ever say that? How can you say, well, I joined for brotherhood and sisterhood, but you're not willing to make no sacrifices? You're not willing to be without so that your brother and sister can have. Because that's what this shit is all about. I'm telling you, when you go to talk about brotherhood and sisterhood, it's about you having less of so that they can have the equal amount that you have. So if I got 100, but I got a brother who only got 40, then I got to split mine. I got to give him 30 of my 100 so that we both got 70. I know that might be over y'all head. Y'all didn't know Sale was, he had that math shit in him. Oh yeah, I'm a mathematician, baby. Yeah, I don't play when it comes to the numbers. You know what I mean? You got to understand that, man, and that's the thing. You got to understand what that means, man. So one of the things, like I said, that you must know when it comes to this brotherhood and sisterhood thing, that it's all about riding. Hear what I'm going to tell you. Riding is the only thing, no, the only thing that is guaranteed, certifiably bond bond making. Okay, that is one of the only things that I can guarantee that bonds will be made is while you ride your motorcycle. So please understand, and I want you guys to understand this. I don't care what your reason for joining the motorcycle club was. If it was not to ride your motorcycle, then please leave your MC right now. Let them be. Give them their space. Give them their time, because I promise you, you are nothing but a hindrance to your MC. Po boy, what up? 772. You are nothing but a hindrance to your MC. Mo Dog, what up? My man Mo Dog, another FHO family member. What's going on, brother? FHO all over the building this morning, man. Showing mad love. I love you guys. If you did not love the ride before you joined your MC, joining your MC is not going to give you that extra energy that you need to ride. I said this before in one of my other videos. When you join an MC, your motorcycle is no longer your motorcycle. You didn't know that, huh? You didn't know that when you join the MC, you lease your motorcycle to the club. They didn't tell you that in the bylaw? You didn't read that in the bylaw? Well, it's there. It's there in the bylaws. You just ain't paying no attention. And I'm going to show you how it's there. When you join the MC, you give up your rights to your motorcycle. So what are you talking about? Here you go with the bullshit. Here you go. Let me show you how you give up your rights to your motorcycle. When you join the MC, in those bylaws, you promise to have your bike in working order. You promise to have your bike at all the meetings. You promise to ride your motorcycle. You promise to do all the mandatory events. You promise to do, to participate and to be on the ground. You promise to do most clubs. 90% of all clubs have a set mandatory minimum. Okay? Most clubs have a set mandatory minimum. Okay? Here's what I'm going to tell you. So therefore, if your club is putting a mandatory minimum on, your club is telling you that you have your bike, you got to have your bike in working order, that you got to make these rides, that you got to do that, then therefore, it ain't your choice no more. Your motorcycle got to be ready to go. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be ready to get on it and go too. But your motorcycle, when you join a motorcycle club, your motorcycle is more important than you. wait, Sam, wait a minute. Dude, understand what I'm going to tell you. Your motorcycle is more important than you. You lose your motorcycle, you lose your membership in the club. So you tell me what's more important, you or the motorcycle? I know. Come on, Sale, man. Come on, man. That's that bullshit, Sale. You ain't got to say it like that. You ain't got to say it like that. Bro, how you want me to say it? Without a motorcycle, you can't MC. You can't MC without a motorcycle, player. So what you think is more important, you, your physical self, or your motorcycle? When they say you got to make these mandatory rides, they ain't saying you in no car. They're not saying you on your homeboy, on the back of your homeboy bike. No, your motorcycle got to make these mandatory rides. When you join the MC, you forfeit your rights to your motorcycle, because your motorcycle has shit that it got to do and places that it got to be. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Understand what I'm telling you now. And this is, I'm telling you now, Renegade, you say it's true. I'm telling you, I'm telling y'all some real shit. I know it's kind of harsh and come on, Seal, man, blah, 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 blah. Listen, man. Kareem Hill, what's going on? Listen to what I'm finna tell you. If you join an MC, you forfeit your rights to your own motorcycle. It is no longer, I'm going to ride my bike when I want to ride my bike. I'm the one paid a note on this bike. I'm the one bought this bike. Knock it off. Huh? Knock it off. This ain't your motorcycle, brother. Yeah. You and that motorcycle need to be here for this meeting. You feel like, well, yeah, today. The bike is there in the club without you. I promise you it can't. You feel what I'm saying? They would love to put somebody else on that motorcycle. But you can go. You break the rules, you can go. You can leave the motorcycle if you want to, but you can go. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to understand, when we say riding, why is riding mandatory? Let me tell you what happens when you're on rides. Let me show you how. Let me show you how bonding, brotherhood, sisterhood, happen. And I'm talking to my brothers, but there's a lot of my sisters out there. I want y'all to hear this too. A lot of my sisters that's out there listening, because y'all think that it don't apply to y'all. Everything that I'm saying applies to the females 1,000%, just like it applies to the males. Females get no special consideration, none whatsoever. Let me tell you something. So let me show you how why riding is mandatory. Let me show you what happens on a ride. First ride, let me give you this scenario. Kickstands up at 3 a.m. Okay. So now this is how you know. This is what we talk about brotherhood and sisterhood. This is how you know your brothers and sisters how much they love you. Man, at 3 o'clock, why we gotta meet at 3 o'clock? Well, let's just make it 5. What are we so in a rush to get there for? It's only, blah, 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 blah miles down the street, and we can right then and there. That ain't your brother or your sister. Because if that was your brother or your sister, then they're going to understand the sacrifices. They're going to understand the sacrifices that you're making as well as they have to make. See, that's what you don't understand. When we set the time don't just affect you. Hell, you ain't the only one that want to sleep in past 3 o'clock. Hell, I want to sleep in too. Shit, what the hell are you talking about? I don't feel like getting up at 1:30, getting dressed, getting my motor 2 o'clock in the morning, and mist and doing shit coming down, and it's cold outside, and to go meet up with you. You feel what I'm saying? Well, I ain't awake at 3. Okay, well, first of all, what you say? What you just say, Joseph? First of all, I know good and hell well I ain't awake at 3 a.m. Well, if you ride with me, that's what time kickstands up at 3 o'clock. At 3:02, we on the freeway, player. Yeah, burning the midnight, early morning oil, as they say. Yeah, that's what we do at 3:02. We're on the freeway. So that is the start of everything. So now you got the time. Now you got Freddie. What up? So now you got the time. Now you got the meetup time. We here, we there. So now I'm at the gas station waiting on you. You know, you done decided, man, I'm gonna get there when I get there. Cell ain't gonna leave me. Well, unfortunately, I kind of like leaving people. I really do. That shit kind of turns me on. You feel what I'm saying? Because ain't no way in the world I got a full household to run. I got a wife, I got dogs, we got everything. We got to get situated and all this shit. And I got to make sure my bike is ready to pack my bike up the night before. Normally, every time I got a big ride or a ride like that, I don't normally get no sleep. So I don't lay down until about 12:30 or 1. Got to be up at 2:30. I know at 2 o'clock to get on the bike and get going. I already got my stuff laid out, boom, to be there at 2:45. Because to be early is to be on time. Let me tell all you motherfuckers something. To be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. And what I just told you that. That's major game. This should apply in your life every day from this point forward. To be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. You hear what I'm telling you? Okay, boom. So now, 3 o'clock, it's time to ride. We on the highway. We got to light the highway up. We get our formation. We say our prayer at 2:50. Everybody should be gassed up. That's why you want to meet at a gas station. Quit meeting at your homeboy house or at the clubhouse. If you set the meet spot, the lead spot from a gas station, that is a hint. A hint, 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 hint. Gas station, gas up. Everybody should have a full tank of gas when we leave. Don't come to the gas station. Man, I filled up before I left the house. I don't give a damn. Fill up again because I need to know that everybody got a full tank of gas because I'm setting my trip according to everybody having a full tank of gas. Not you filled up the night before, hung out, came to the house, got up and came here. Now you on 3/4 of a tank. So now we get to ride and you tapping your gas tank. No. That is the reason why we meet up at a gas station. So that everybody can fill up, so that everybody can have the same amount of gas, a full tank of gas when we leave this trip. When we leave this gas station. So I can set 150 miles, sell, boom, I'm looking for the gas station. You understand what I'm saying? Boom. So we on the highway. This is why riding is mandatory. From the time, even at the gas station, okay, but definitely from the time you leave the gas station and you get on that road, comedy. Hilariousicism. I don't even know if that's a word. Hilariousicism. Hilariousicism is in full effect. Comedy, jokes, laughs. What is you doing? Why is you all over the freeway? I mean, everything starts from there. Everything starts from there. You understand me? Everything. All of the trials, all of the tribulations. Your club brother with the raggedy ass bike. What up, Warren Charlie, another FHO member? What up with it, man? My man Jeezy in the building. I love you, brother. Everything starts from there. The dude with the raggedy ass motorcycle, the person with the lights and shit flicking on and off because he got electrical problems and all this type of shit going on, and you're on the highway, you're trying to figure out what the hell, then you got somebody lagging back because he on the phone arguing with his girl because he snuck out the house, so he lagging back. You got to figure out what's going on with him. So now everything going on the highway, you're trying to keep up with people. People, it's too early, I can't see. Well, where your glasses at? All of the bonding, everything you want to know about your brother, everything you want to know about your brother, you're gonna find out when you get on that highway. You're gonna find out how tough they is. You're gonna find out how full of shit they is. You're gonna find out how watered down they is. You're gonna find out. You're gonna find all that shit out. You're gonna find out, really they riding skills. You're gonna find all that shit out on the highway. It's hard to hate somebody on the highway. I don't give a fuck if you and your club brother don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? When y'all get on that highway, oh, y'all gonna get past that. Y'all gonna move right on past that shit. You're gonna move right on past the dislike and all that. Cause you ain't gonna have time for that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. My man Q just chimed in. Some of the fun. Listen, we can't even recreate some of the fun that we have on the highway. You can't even recreate it. You can't even recreate how much I love my man Q. He been in Atlanta all this time. I've been in Atlanta all this time. Never really hung out with him. Never done nothing. My man ATL Hot Wheels, y'all see him on there. Never hung out with him. Never really knew him. We started riding together. I'd kill one of you. I sway for God. I'd kill one of you niggas dead fucking with my partner, man. For real. DEAD. You did what? He said, oh. DEAD fucking with my partner Q, man. Him, London, the whole, yeah, all of them. No questions that. Damn, Seth. Yeah. I'm just saying. 94 Hillside, my man East Bay Dragons in the building. 94 Hillside, one of the youngins from East Bay Dragons. See y'all in August, whatever that is, man. You feel what I'm saying? You will not build a bond sitting at the clubhouse. You will not find brotherly love sitting at the clubhouse, sisterly love sitting at the clubhouse. Get on that highway. Get on that highway. And you trying to ride, you doing 80 and your brother back there doing 65, and he can't keep up. And you got to, man, what the fuck going on, man? Trust me, I done had every emotion you could possibly have on the highway. You're going to really find out, which, see what I'm talking about? Now, let me tell you about Dirty D. Y'all see Dirty D that just popped up on there? Let me tell you what happened to him. Okay. We're talking about highway stories, real quick, highway stories. Dirty D don't know where he going. He following me. He behind me. You feel what I'm saying? On his motorcycle, he behind me. You feel me? He following me. So I get over, he get over. He assumes that I'm finna keep straight when I'm in the lane you understand what I'm saying, to make the right turn. Well, he on, dealing with the radio, he not paying attention because you know what I'm saying, he doing whatever he doing, and look up, oh, Selden made it right, and he tried to make it right, and end up in the swamp. He ended up in the swamp. Now, mind you, I done kept going because I ain't, I bought my mission. I'm looking at if he followed me, that's my man. He right there. You know what I'm saying? He ain't hit no, So I didn't even know that he done, peeled off. But I figured, hey, he might know where he going. But he in the swamp. Luckily, this one particular time, we had his wife and queen coming behind him. They had left, they was leaving whatever, coming behind him and saw his headlights. They just saw headlights sticking out the swamp. They didn't see him or the bike. They just saw headlights. Hey, they just saw headlights, man, and flaring it because it's 3:00 in the morning. So they saw headlights just sticking out the bushes. And they're like, looking, what the hell is going on over there? They look. Is that somebody down on a motorcycle? And it happened to be my man Dirty D, man. Down in the ditch, man, down in the swamp with his headlights just sticking straight up. It's just luckily it was dark enough for them to see the headlights. Yeah, what'd you say? What'd he say? What Freddie say the pipe still dirty? Freddie, no, man. Oh my goodness. So now they got to pull over. They got to get him out the swamp. Queen got to help him pull the motorcycle out the swamp and everything. Now this is the cool thing about it. Wasn't that not? Yeah, that was the Niagara Falls rock now. Yeah, that was Niagara Falls. So now this is the thing too. See, this is the scary part that come with it. This is the drama that come with it. So now he can't get the bike out. Queen got to ride the bike. Now, when they come off the swamp, you coming onto the freeway. It's in the middle of the night. That was another thing that say Queen done got on the bike, you know, and she done hit the gas and came out the swamp, fishtail or whatever. She come up, and when she hit the freeway, she going straight across the freeway. The freeway going this way, Queen going this way. So now she got to try to adjust and get the bike situated. So look now, just imagine if cars was coming. Just imagine that shit would have been ugly. But all grace to the Most High God. She didn't get hit. He didn't get hit. The bike got hit. His feelings got hit. You feel what I'm saying? But we ended up making the trip anyway, man. Queen made it. She was able to get back and, steer the bike, get it back off the freeway, get him back on the bike, boom, and they pull up. Man, why you didn't turn your signal on? Leave that radio alone and watch where you're going. So he blamed me for not turning my signal on. But hey man, it is what if you was following me, if you follow me like you supposed to follow me, when I get over, you get over. But you doing some other shit, and hey, now you end up in the swamp, man. Look at what he say. What you say, D? What he say? Bullshit. It's pitch dark, and his ass get over at the last minute with your. I'm, I'm laughing because I'm talking about, and again, that's my brother, homie. I love that cat. That's another one I kill you. I sway for God, I kill you dead for. That one right there, my man, Dirty D. No questions asked. But whatever he called me, whoever it is, we got to go to war, baby. But yeah, he ain't paying attention. Ended up in the swamp. So what I'm saying is this: when you ride your motorcycle, man, all of these bonds are made riding your motorcycle. They're made that way. Hey, man, you guys need to show the page some love, man. Hit that donation button. You feel what I'm saying? Show the page some love. When I see all the dirt on the back, I felt like, see, Q was there. You know, I'm telling you. Q was there. Oh, man, we had a ball. Let me tell you something. The reason why riding is mandatory is because that is the only way you're going to build brotherhood, sisterhood. That is the only way you're going to build bonds. That is the only way you're going to have something to be able to talk about, something to be able to latch on to each other with. You got to have a situation. You got to have a circumstance. You got to have something that will bring you guys together as brothers. You feel what I'm saying? You got to have that. And that's what riding is. Riding is not just because you're in a motorcycle club, but riding is for the motorcycle club. Riding is mandatory. Riding is about the motorcycle club. You cannot get all of this stuff just sitting at the clubhouse. You can't get this stuff riding to a local bike night. You can't get this stuff riding from clubhouse to clubhouse. You can't get it that way. You can't. Listen, you can't get it that way. You got to get on that highway. You feel what I'm saying? You got to get on that highway and you got to stretch out and you got to get out there, man, with your brothers. You guys got to break down. We're talking about breakdowns. Okay. Now, we always preach about, man, make sure your bike is in a good working condition. Make sure this, make sure that. Make sure you got your oil changed, the whole 9 yards. Give you a perfect example. I had some brothers from Virginia. They might be on here if y'all on here say something, but they had some brothers from Virginia who was doing a cross country trip. Who was that right there? Doc J, appreciate you, sis. You only worth it. Hey, I take it, whatever it is. I had some brothers from Virginia. They were riding their motorcycle, doing a little cross country, and one of the brothers recognized that his bike was tripping. Now it's early morning. He called me. Hey, he said, I think something wrong with my bike. Mr. Clark Blazer, appreciate you, coach, for real. He called me, said, I think something wrong with my bike, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling him, okay, well, I'll try to diagnose it on the phone. He said, Sel, if you can come, I'll pay you. Now he was an hour away from me. Now they're an hour away from. They're in Georgia, but they're an hour away from where I was. It's in the middle of the night. It's like maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. He said, man, if you could just come look at my bike, I just need you to come look at my bike and tell me what it is, and I'll be all right. I promise you. He said, I'll take care of you. Okay, boom. So I get in the car, get the address. I come all the way, an hour away to where he was. Get in the garage. Boom, boom, boom. I look at the bike. I tell him to start it up. Immediately when I hit the bike, I'm saying, okay, turn it off. Who was that? Jeff Schultz. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you guys. I say, turn the bike off. He said, what do you think it is, Big Sale? I reach for the oil dipstick. The man has no oil on his dipstick. None. Brother, when was the last time you changed the oil? Well, man, I changed it like, 2 weeks or so before we left, so I thought it would be good. You done just did a 10,000-mile trip. You changed the oil, you believe, 2 weeks before you left for the trip, and your bike is knocking, and you ain't thought to check the oil. So you had me get out of my bed, come an hour away, which I ain't tripping because I would want somebody to come for me, to tell you that you need some oil. Brother, go to the store first thing in the morning, buy you start off with maybe 3 quarts of oil. Get you some 2050, motorcycle W, whatever you want to get. Actually, get you some Lucas, but put a regular quart of oil in there first, and then put you some Lucas in there, and then start the bike up and see if the noise go away. That's it, brother. You didn't have no oil in your motorcycle, brother. Call me the next day. Man, Sal, thank you, man. We're on the road. My shit running back smooth again. Stories. I got a story off his trip. They got a story. They got to meet me. They got to see me in the middle of the night. I never met these brothers before. They follow me on YouTube. Never met them before. That was my first time meeting them, and that's how I met them. Stories. Riding your motorcycle. Riding your motorcycle. William Reeves, what it do? Again, Jeff Schultz, M. Clark Blazer, Doc J, love you guys. Riding your motorcycle. These are the bonds that's made. Now, these brothers know me. They can call me. We're going to laugh about that. And I'll be like, yeah, because every time I see him, do you got oil in your motorcycle? Hold on, let me go to the bag and get you some oil because I need to check you. Because that's what it was. He on the highway with no oil just because he thought he was good. When you take these trips, homie, you got to prepare everybody. Somebody has to have a quart of oil. Somebody got to have the tools. Somebody, because I don't care what condition you think your bike is in, something is subject somehow, some way to happen. But these are the stories that you have on the side of the road. Because a lot of times, a lot of your brothers, you don't even know it, they be so glad to have a breakdown. They be so glad that the bike broke down for 2 or 3 hours because they was tired of riding, their ass was hurting, and they really want to go back home, but it came too far to go back home. You feel what I'm saying? Dirty broke, my man. There it is. He said that's the first time he met me on the Niagara Falls run. And we've been like this ever since, man. That's my partner, Dirty Broke, and his wife. Shout out, salute. Tell the missus I say, hey, Dirt. Um, so a lot of times those breakdowns be hilarious, man. When you find out some of the stuff people break down for, and then you gotta laugh because you're on the side of the highway, you're in the middle of nowhere, so you gotta laugh to keep from crying. You gotta laugh to keep from from just losing it because it's frustrating. Trust me, it is frustrating to have these breakdowns. But when you got people around you, good people around you, even your enemy, I promise. And I ain't gonna say the enemy. We don't nobody have no enemies, but a person that you don't care for, a person that you don't like. You feel what I'm saying? From Damian Taylor, appreciate that. You said 10, but it's $1.99. But I appreciate it all. Thank you, sir. Um, Even the people that you don't like, you will find a way to talk to them. You will find some kind of way to you're gonna have to interact. There's no other choice. You're gonna have to interact. It's the nature of the beast. You did it again, $1.99, sir. You need to slide the bar when you go in there. Slide the bar. You keep saying 10, but it's $1.99. So you're getting close. You had $4. Well, $3.98. Appreciate you though. What a big sale from John O. Prodigals Redeemed MC. What it? Prodigals Redeemed MC. National President. What's going on, baby? How you doing, Mr. John O? What's cracking, Big Sale? The HD is a conversation piece within itself. Trust me, it is what it is. I see you got that picture of one of the greats on there, too. I like that profile picture. That's a great man on your profile picture, sir. So appreciate that, Mr. 357 for all MC. So, why is riding mandatory? Because that is the only way you're going to build bonds. That is the only way brotherhood and sisterhood will exist. That is the only way that any of the stuff that you're trying to achieve, you will be able to achieve it. You got to ride your motorcycle. You got to get out there. Plus, we're going to get into the simple side of you join a motorcycle club. How in the fuck do you join a motorcycle club and don't want to ride your motorcycle? Or feel like you don't have to ride your motorcycle? Nothing should be mandatory, but a lot of clubs have to make stuff mandatory because if they didn't, a lot of y'all will rock the vest, stay home, and do what you do. You feel what I'm saying? Uh, hey, can you give the name of the stereo shop in Georgia? Exclusive Sounds. My man Chris from Exclusive Sounds. Okay, hit him up. He got you 404-895-0744. Exclusive Sounds. 404-895-0744. Chris from Exclusive Sounds. But back to this. A lot of the reasons why clubs make rides mandatory is because they have to. Be mad at them from. I'm telling you. Oh, it ain't hard to believe. Trust me, it ain't hard to believe. I promise you. Renegade, I'm the founder and president of Shades of Grey MC. Nice to meet you, brother. Can't wait to meet you. Shout out to Shades of Grey MC. Shout out to my man Renegade. Appreciate your love. Appreciate your following. Okay. Don't think that it's silly because a lot of people are in the MC and don't want to ride their motorcycle. That is not silly. You got a lot of people in MCs that don't want to ride their motorcycles. You got a lot of people in MCs um, that feel like they don't have to ride as much. You feel what I'm saying? Or why is this mandatory or this and this and that? Well, like I said, it is a sad thing that you have to make mandatory rides in MCs because if you didn't, some people won't ride. But it's damn sure a necessary thing, and it's more so than just the ride. It's for the bonding. I'm telling you, if you do not get across, if you don't go yonder, get somewhere. Kareem Hill, appreciate you, brother. If you do not ride your motorcycle or get across them state lines, brother, then you're not gonna get the bond or the brotherhood that you're looking for. I promise you. D Mac, what's happening, baby? Is that my man D Mac from Iraq, another FHO brother? Appreciate you, brother. Love you. All the way over there in Iraqi somewhere, wherever he may be, Dubai somewhere on foreign country. Be safe over there, brother. Um, so you must know that that's why riding is mandatory. Without riding, you can't bond. You can't. You will never get the brotherhood you're looking for. A lot of people don't go at all, just local, if that, and that's the problem. A lot of clubs are just local clubs, and that's why we call them summertime clubs. You feel what I'm saying? We call them summertime clubs. You know those clubs that right be like 2 months before the anniversary, uh, 2 months before the anniversary. Now you see them at your club passing out parties. James Moore, appreciate you, brother. Yeah, you see them 2 months before the anniversary. Now they passing out flyers for their anniversary. They come to your anniversary or your party, your function, your bike night, or your thing to pass out flyers for their thing because your shit popping, and they want people to know that hey, we got something too. So they trying to solicit your dollars. That's called, they actually, got their hand in the cookie jar. That's what you call putting their hand in the cookie jar because your cookie jar full. So I'm gonna put my hand in there and steal some of your cookies because I want to put some of your cookies in my jar. Yeah, y'all know y'all. I'm sorry. Did I talk about you? Was that you I was talking about? I didn't mean to talk about you. I'm sorry. I apologize. If that was you I was talking about. Yeah, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know. But you probably one of the ones. You are one of the ones that come out 60 days before your anniversary, passing out flyers to your event at somebody else's event. You feel what I'm saying? Because y'all ain't been riding your motorcycle. Because if you're riding your motorcycle, you don't even need flyers. If you're riding your motorcycle, you don't even need flyers. To be honest, you're just gonna do what you do. Your motorcycle, your event is gonna be you feel what I'm saying? Your event is just gonna be what it's gonna be because everybody know it's going down. What up, Antonio Graham? You know what I'm saying? Riding your motorcycle, man. Damian Taylor, appreciate you, brother. Riding your motorcycle is mandatory, sir. That's what you bought it for, to ride it. But some of y'all might have just bought it because your homeboy had one and you didn't want him to outdo you. So you bought one, you know what I'm saying? He had a Road Glide special. So you went and broke the bank and bought a Road Glide CVO. You feel what I'm saying? Or he had so then you gonna upgrade. So he got PM wheels, you gonna go get the Woofy Wop wheel. Man, knock it off. See, that's one thing about riding. Ain't no such thing as an ugly motorcycle that's written. Even, and I'm like, whew, I'm going to say this right here, I'm going to say this. Even them Yamahas, them Hondas, them Suzukis, them Kawasaki's, I hate to say it. Ain't no such thing as an ugly motorcycle that's been written. But when it's sitting still, that motherfucker ugly. 95 maximum, 67. Thank you, man. For how to slide the bar to increase. Okay. I didn't know if y'all know when you go on the super chat button, you got to slide the bar to get the amount of money that you want to send. So you slide the bar to get the increase. Uh, and this ain't no disrespect to all my Honda, Suzuki's, Kawasaki. I mean, it really is, but it ain't. It's a disrespect, but it ain't. So don't, what I'm saying? Don't get mad, but get mad. I really don't care if you get mad, but I'm not really disrespecting it. HD or nothing. I'm done. All right. So, oh yeah, well we ain't going to talk about the data do niggas, buddy. Turtle. We ain't going to even mention the data do niggas, but I'm saying the ones that gonna get the bare minimum and ain't gonna never ride their motorcycle again. They gonna get the bare. So if your club bare minimum, is 8,000, you got brothers that I ain't doing no. I'm gonna do my mandatory minimum and I'm done. You ain't gonna put all these miles on my bike. Ain't gonna tell me I gotta ride my bike, but you in the MC. So your goal is to get the man. That's your goal as a member is to get the mandatory minimum, and then you done. Hey, if it's all right with your MC, it's all right with me, brother. You understand me? Damian Taylor. I really don't know. I don't do too many functions in ATL. All of my functions are out on the road. You feel what I'm saying? So I really don't do. Mr. Charlie Parker, another FHO. What's going on, my man? Charlie Boy, what's going on, baby? All the way in Texas out there, my man Charlie Boy Parker. Brother has been on the road 1 mile at a time for sure. DT Daredon. So now, real quick, let's take some phone calls. Let's see if anybody agree with me on brotherhood or why is riding mandatory. 424-242-2355. Let's take some calls. Do you believe that riding is mandatory? And when you tell me that and tell me why riding is mandatory, tell me why riding has made you and your club brother better. Or if somebody got a story of a person that they didn't really too much care for, but once they started riding with them, they was able to get past the whatever the issues was. 424-242-2355. Po boy, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Anybody feel like calling in and talk about why riding is mandatory? Or tell me why it shouldn't be mandatory. How about that? Anybody don't believe in what I'm saying? Anybody gonna want to go against that? Anybody want to go against why riding is mandatory? Okay, nobody? Let's get it then. But that's what it is, gentlemen. Ladies, you have to ride in order to get the brotherhood or sisterhood that you seek. You cannot get it any other way. I promise you, you cannot get the brotherhood or the sisterhood that you're looking for any other way. You can't get it. So that's that. Anyway, ride your motorcycle. Yes, it's mandatory. But still, can't nobody tell me yes they can. The motorcycle don't belong to you when you join the MC. And if you're independent, then that it don't apply to all my independent riders can do what they want to do, how they want to do it. They ain't never got to ride. They motorcycle can do the mannequin challenge. Nobody in the MC motorcycle can do the mannequin challenge. You know what the mannequin challenge is? When your motorcycle should sit in the corner like this. All year long, this is how your motorcycle sits. This is your motorcycle doing the mannequin challenge. Your motorcycle ain't been nowhere, man. And listen. All you 2009, 2010 cats, you feel what I'm saying? Your motorcycle got 16,000 miles, 25,000 miles. Hey, man, do your thing, man. Always good to have a run with the whole club, builds bonds with members that you might not. And I'm telling you, that's a for sure thing, Jono. That's the only way you're going to do it. All clubs should have a mandatory ride. I don't care what you got going on. All clubs should have it. You should have a mandatory every member ride, and it should be severe penalties and consequences for not. What up, D Mac? It should be severe penalties and consequences for not making that. I'm telling you, it should be that way. So, other than that, that's my time. Florida, I'll be coming to Florida. Where am I coming to? I'll be coming to February the 17th. I will be in Florida. I will get you. Stay tuned. I'll get you guys the host hotel. Um, but I am coming there. Hold on, let me pull it up because I'm coming to. Hold on, where is it at? Matter of fact, let me find it real quick. Start. I am coming to. Hold on. I'll be coming to Newport Richey, Florida. We'll be there on the 16th. The 17th, that's a Sunday night. I'm going to probably do a dinner / a conference for those who want to come out, ask questions, talk about it, have some good time. So Newport Richey, Florida. I'll be there the 16th, the 17th. I'll be leaving out on the 18th. Um, I'll be there for a Ride Like a Pro class. I love to always challenge myself with riding, so I'll be taking this Ride Like a Pro class. And stay tuned for the hotel and everything that we'll be staying at, but it'll probably be somewhere close to there. But Newport Richey, it'll be at least what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll be 6 or 7 FHO members. I would love for you guys to meet some of the family members, some of the brothers, um, and come on out, man. We got a good time. We'll do dinner that night. Sunday night we'll do dinner with everybody. You guys, somebody give me a cool restaurant in Newport Richey that we can go to, hang out, have a good time, chop it up, talk motorcycling, talk protocol, talk rules, talk regulations, and just sit down and have a good time, man. So anybody, you guys are welcome to come out. February the 16th, 17th, I'll be leaving on the 18th. So the 17th, that Sunday night, um, let's do a cool little dinner with everybody. Cool little dinner / question and answer conference call, whatever you guys want to do. Come out and see your boy. Come out and see the family members. You know what I'm saying? And come out and see this thing that we got. We got so much in store for you guys, man, with FHO. We got so much in store. Next year, we're going to be dropping and releasing a lot of stuff. We got a mobile app we're working on. We're working on the association. Just a lot of stuff that we'll be working on. Also, we got the new hats. They should be in any minute. I'll be dropping those shortly. I got to let the family get theirs first. That's one of the things about being a part of FHO family, or being a part of the FHOMA, which is the Motorcycle Association. You get first dibs at content. You get first dibs at gear, the whole 9 yards. So we'll be putting all that together. But that is my next big trip, Newport Richey, Florida. It's not even yonder because it's not even 800 miles in one way. But I'll be heading down that way February 16th, 17th, 18th, Newport Richey, Florida. It's going down. Your boy Big Cell will be there in the building. So come on out, hang out that Sunday night, come to dinner. Let's have to have 100 people, man. We got to make reservations for 100 people. Just take over the whole restaurant, man, and have a good time. Get some laughs in. Answer whatever questions you got. If you need me to look at your bike and grade your bike, thumbs down, thumbs down. Everybody bike but Beautiful is thumbs down. Yeah, if your bike is if you asking me to grade your bike is a thumb down. The hats is coming in, Charlie boy. I promise you, I'm gonna go live with them when they get here. They were supposed to be here yesterday. They didn't make it, so it is what it is. We waiting. But anyway, that's my time. I love y'all. Why is riding mandatory? Because that is the only way bonds can be built. That is the only way you get to know who is around you. You get to know their heart. You get to test their drive, their energy. You get to see them when they at their worst. You get to see them when they're at their best. Riding on that highway in the middle of the desert. Not even broke down, but just out there. It's hot, it's cold, it's raining, and you got all the complaints, and you get to find out who smoked back-to-back cigarettes. You get to find out, who do this and who do that, and all the habits, and when you bed down, and the laughs and the jokes and all that shit. That's how you get it. That's why riding is mandatory, because if you're in the motorcycle club for brotherhood and sisterhood, you cannot get it if you're not riding a motorcycle. You hear me? All right, love y'all. That's my time. It is what it is. I am me, Big Cell, FHO'S, HNIC, baby. It don't get no better than me. Let me pan this out. Woo. Pan this back in. Woo. Playing with my camera, y'all. It's good. Anyway, man, I love y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease. Don't forget the FHO hotline number 424-242-2355. You dig? Keep some respect on the throttle. Love yourself enough to love me. Ride your ride. Stay in your lane. Mind your business so that you can get to the business and leave the rest of them. All right. Love y'all, man. Stay tuned.